Hello, nieces and nephews. Welcome to week 47, year 2022. And it's just been a great day to be alive. Week 47. Oh, and I even got both of them going. And that stops that problem. Anyways, what's going on with Uncle Bill today? Uncle Bill is getting over being sick all last week. That's one of the many reasons why I wasn't there on Monday. Actually, I was in the air on the way home. And Andrew Simple Cooking, great to see you here today. Everybody should check out Andrew's Simple Cooking. Also, Andrew has secretly launched a new channel. And Andrew, feel free to put that web link in there. I think it's Andrew's, and I can't remember what the rest of it, but I subscribed right away to it because anytime Andrew has a cooking channel, you want to subscribe because you want to get Andrew's playbook of simple cooking recipes. And it is really good. And Andrew, put in that link to your new channel, please, into the comments. That would be perfect because I'm still a little bit under the weather. My ears are congested. I've always had ringing in the ears. Ears are congested. My nose is congested. My ears, yeah, they're congested too. Anyways, this is climb week, and I'm backlogged because all last week I did nothing but lay in bed and have a temperature. What a bunch of fun. But I did do all of my Lumosity, and the crazy thing is even with 100 temperature plus, I was doing better, and it didn't make any sense, but who knows. Now, things that have to do with physical exercise. This one has to do with physical exercise. You can get out and paint your house. So that is number one. Yes, Uncle Bill had not have a lot of chance to chase down things for physical exercise this weekend. Andrews, don't go baking my heart. Oh my God, you think I'd remember that one? Well, you can see I'm not bad, not totally 100% yet. Not even close, really. Andrew has an amazing cooking channel. Now, speaking of cooking, one thing that has to do with physical exercises, you can get these flyers in the mail. They can save you a ton of money. And if you go out and you buy this food, this is like the worst thing you can do. Teriyaki. Not that teriyaki's bad for you, but going out to eat is bad for you. Check out Andrew's channel. Andrew has all sorts of cooking channels on Andrew's Simple Cooking, and he has launched the new channel, Andrew's Baking. No, don't go baking my heart. I love that. Hey, Andrew, by the way, just out of curiosity, why was your first baking video something that you were frying? They look delicious. Oh man, brings back memories. I love that stuff. Another simple way to exercise is you get some new apparel from Eddie Bauer, 50% off. Get on their mailing list and you can get some outdoor clothing. As a matter of fact, this shirt is an Eddie Bauer shirt that was bought at a thrift store years ago for Uncle Bill. What is this, number 3 already? I'm really zipping through the things to do for fitness. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about the Maxi Climber. I don't know what direction the Maxi Climber is going these days, speaking of fitness. Just yesterday, I got asked about the Maxi Climber XL. In my opinion, I still like the Classic because it's simple, it's easy to fix. And those rollers, yes, they go bad on both the XL and the Maxi Climber Classic, but they're so much easier to replace on the Maxi Climber Classic. two more things to do with climbing, and I had one of them hanging around. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I shared this, but this is my Quechua backpack, which I got over at Walmart not too long ago, under $20. I love Quechua brand. So that's number 4. You can go out. As a matter of fact, I am going to go out for the first time in over a week now to go to the store because my temperature broke this weekend and I stayed isolated away from everybody, but I need groceries. So I'm going to go out and get myself some groceries this weekend. Today, later on. Now, the last one is a cool one. Now, Andrew, you got to guess what it is. I'll give you a hint. It weighs 9 pounds. Ugh, and it's heavy. And it's made by the same company that made that backpack of mine. This is my new blackout tent. I wanted to get one of these. And a friend of mine, she sent me over. Let's see, is this right side up? There it is, right side up. This is supposedly a 2-second setup. I'd set it up in this room, but it would take up a lot of the room. And then I would never be able to get it back into the bag. It is one of those pop-up tents that became popular a couple of years back. Now, Quechua has recently redesigned, and I got a sneaking suspicion they're going to get away from that design for instant pop-up. And the reason being is when that tent goes bad, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, if that things that spring open, if they break, much like your auto shades, you're out of tent. Now that's $100 tent. Actually, that's what the Black Friday price was, $100. That's actually $179 tent. Woohoo! Love Black Friday. Now, Andrew, I'm betting that you guys don't have Black Friday because do you even have Thanksgiving? Because that's primarily an American holiday. English is from England, where you are. And so much thank you for stopping by, Andrew, so that I'm not the only one in this channel right now. I tried out with my friend Greg this morning my new Melon app. Now, Melon is actually a screen broadcasting app, Zoom replacement. It does all sorts of things. Just tested it out. He and I both got on, and we had basically the same thing as a Zoom call, except if we had wanted, we could have actually logged on to YouTube also and done a broadcast. And I'm going to try probably sometime this weekend to do another live just to experiment with the Melon broadcasting system. We have Black Friday. I was hoping Amazon would have some decent sale items, but nothing I want. Yeah, I know that story well. What's funny is as we get older, we get pickier, and also our house is already full of nice things that we've found, and we don't want to get rid of the other nice things to replace. In other words, I get attached to my stuff. It's all about that George Carlin comedy routine. Have you ever heard it? The one about stuff. It's great. If you've never heard George Carlin's stuff routine, it's worth going on YouTube and checking it out. And so I've been having the the sinus issues. Let's see. There was one other with Amazon. One of the things that you can find also with Amazon and most retailers is after Black Friday. Remember the Black Friday prices, because sometimes what happens is even after Black Friday, you'll see prices dip one more time, just an ever so slight price below Black Friday prices. Yes, believe it or not, folks, things can go below Black Friday prices. My one thing that I'm looking for right now is a Big Agnes. God, Big Agnes Marmont bag. I can't remember what it is, but anyway, it's a sleeping pad that is about 4.5 inches thick in the extra wide Q quilted Big Agnes bag, sleeping pad, I mean. And I will get that if I can on Black Friday. If I can't, then I'll pay full price later. It's kind of a game too. It's not like we can't afford to pay full price. It's just it's so much better when you get a bargain on something. Oh, funny story too. I get back, I'm feeling like garbage, so I didn't check in with my neighbor. So all last week he was still picking up my mail, thinking that I wasn't home, even though I was home. So I was thinking that I wasn't getting my mail and I wasn't getting my packages, and I'm calling up Amazon, hey, where are my packages? And because it said it, actually on one of them it said hand delivered, and I'm like, oh no. And then while I'm on the phone with them, I go and I start IMing on Facebook, and my neighbor, uh, long story short, my neighbor was picking up my packages. That was very embarrassing for both me to admit to my neighbor that I should have checked in as soon as I got back, and also to admit to Amazon that they were right, I was wrong. And that happens sometimes. And Uncle Bill was wrong. And you know what else? Uncle Bill will be wrong again. Anybody who says that they're never wrong or has absolute blacks and whites, as far as, they see no gray in life, that is something to be a little hesitant about following somebody like that, because there is a lot of gray in life. When I was younger, I thought, oh, well, it had to be this way or that way. You're either my friend, you're my enemy, it's whatever, however it went. But there's a lot of gray out there in the world. And sometimes gray will turn black, sometimes gray will turn white, sometimes white will turn gray, and sometimes black will turn gray. It's just the way life is. Sometimes you get away with going through the stoplight, and sometimes you get in a head-on collision. So, Andrew, I'm curious, what were you looking for on your Black Friday sale? I love that new Heritage wok that I bought, stainless steel, and it makes the best soups. It's amazing. And are you all so Thanksgiving? Are you doing turkey for Thanksgiving? I'm having Bridget over for Thanksgiving for her birthday dinner, because she had a birthday dinner with all of her going to GoPro would be on sale. I think the GoPro 10s are on sale, but yeah, it's too bad that Amazon didn't have a sale on it. You might check also if B&H uh, photo if they sell in England or not. I don't know. I don't know if they ship to England, because I think they're just north of me. Don't have Thanksgiving here, but in the UK. Oh, okay. That's kind of funny that they. Let's see. Are you formally all right? United Kingdom. What's the difference between the United Kingdom and England? Or UK is the other bits of England? Because I thought you were in formal England. I need my geography lesson here. This is Andrew teaching me. And you know what else, Andrew, is one of these days, I wonder if I could flip over to my Melon platform. I'm so anxious to use that for the first time on YouTube, because this has been a very low budget. Actually, Melon's low budget too, because I paid a one-time fee on appsumo.com. I think I paid $69 or whatever I paid. It was well worth it, because I can have not 10, but 12 participants on a broadcast. Now that's pretty wild. UK includes Scotland, Wales, and you live in England. Oh, okay. So Scotland and Wales is outside of England. Then England, isn't England part of the UK though? Yes, it is wild. And Andrew, you might even check it out. It's what I thought was really cool about it, Andrew, is Melon, if you want, you don't have to broadcast at all. You can just use it like a Zoom call. As a matter of fact, my friend Greg, well, you know Greg, GTO, he and I were talking this morning on Facebook, and it started getting glitchy. Excuse me. So anyways, it got glitchy, and I was like, hey, Greg, we haven't tried Melon yet. Oh, man, my voice is just going kaputs. Let's see. I had it here. It's not there, so let's use this instead, because it's the first thing I can grab. I was looking to see if I had my entertainer's secret, which I had learned about from Pat Flynn, but I can't find it at the moment. Instead, I'll use some Asian white flour, which you're not supposed to take internally, but I find that helps a little bit with a scratch in my throat. And so, anyways, we were glitchy this morning, and I said, why don't I send you? I sent him a link to join on the Melon broadcast, and within 3 seconds, he was in there, and we both were talking, and we were playing around with the settings and see what he could do and what I could do, because I was the host of the broadcast, but we weren't broadcasting, so we were just using it as basically like you would. Now my brain is just not functioning. It's been one of those weeks, and it's been a lot of fun. You know, this is the first time that I've been sick with the temperature probably in over 5 years. The only thing I've been sick with is cancer, which is a little bit worse than a cold, but well, a lot of bit worse. I wasn't running a temperature. Now, last week it was as close, almost hairs away from being 101, but it just stayed there for like forever, which I have not had in like a long time. I've had my temperature go as high as 99, but usually that's after a workout and not because I was sick. Oh yeah, yes, UK. Okay, got it. And it's kind of understandable that it would not be an English holiday. Of course, we should celebrate some more English holidays over here, because Americans, we never have enough holidays. I think we got every holiday in the book in America. I found a new recipe. Speaking of which, Andrew, you got to try this out. What you do is you take, you know, the little flavor packet that comes with Top Ramen. You take that flavor packet and you take some instant grits flavored preferably. I used my instant grits, which has a little bit of jalapeno pepper in it. And you put about a teaspoon of the grits in a cup, probably an 8-ounce cup of water. You put about a teaspoon of grits in there and about a quarter teaspoon, well, about 1/3 of the flavor packet. You put that in there, put some boiling water in there, stir it up, and it's almost like it has a taste similar to matzo ball soup, actually. I don't know how it got that flavor in my head because matzah is not a corn-based product, but it's similar to in texture and taste to me. If you liked whiskey, make one hot. Yeah, I wish I could drink that stuff. I can't. One thing I am going to do is after I get out of this broadcast is I'm going to go to the store and pick up some more Robitussin. That's my go-to. And I get the generic Tussin, which is made by the Navy Exchange brand of Robitussin. And I get the expectorant formula, and that helps with the cough. The only reason I'm probably coughing, excuse me, is because I'm talking. The hot toddy would be so good right now. Except my oncologist would beat me about the head and shoulders. What, you were drinking alcohol? Although, if you boil it, or if you bring it above, 110, then it boils off all the alcohol. So I should be good. Maybe I'll do that. Honey and lemon. I think I'll do that. Honey and lemon, and the whiskey helps you sweat out the cold virus. The virus is actually gone. What's left behind is, well, it's not totally gone. Otherwise, I wouldn't be coughing. I think part of this is just due to the fact that I have no lymph, well, not lymph, salivary glands. I have some, but not as many as you should have. It's been a fun trip this last week. And it was kind of weird because my next door neighbor actually had an ambulance over to his house and a fire engine and 3 cop cars. And the 3 neighbors on this side of the street were all going, well, did somebody die? What's going on? We'll find out in the near future. The joys of getting older. It's not a joy. And a lot of people think, oh, retirement is so much fun. Not necessarily. It'd be just as fun working and being young again, maybe, as long as I could keep my retirement. Yes, I was right. When I was 24 years old and I was a ensign and had all these old salts come on board the ship, and they're all saying to you, yeah, if I could do it, if I could be young again, I'd be up there doing all this stuff and everything. And now, if I could be young again and have my retirement, that would be perfect. Oh, the Virginia show. Virginia, it's so great to have you here. Everybody should check out the Virginia show. Amazing videos. And her man, Virginia, my brain is just shutting down this week. And all of the, yes, thank you, Virginia. I'm working on it. The temperature's gone, the sore throat and cough, they'll be gone after the broadcast. I think part of it is talking just aggravates it a little bit. And I couldn't find my oh, there it is. It was hiding back here. Let's see how well this stuff works. This is Pat Flynn's go-to is Entertainer's Secret. Let's see if it works. Again, shake it up a little bit, do a couple squirts in the back. And he said, actually, some people do it through the nose. That's a little crazy to me. Well, we'll see how well that, oh, that does help a lot. And do I sound different? Oh, my voice changed. Pat Flynn, yeah, Pat Flynn is amazing. He's one of my many mentors. Andrew is one of my many mentors, and Virginia, you are one of my Virginia. I always screw up your name. I'm sorry. It has been just a wild and crazy week. I literally spent the whole week in bed just about. On Saturday, I went to bed early and spent 11 hours in bed. It's just been fun. I never did the COVID test though, because I decided, you know, why do they need another COVID stat? Because that's about all it would be. Is it, yes, he had COVID. Yes, he was fully inoculated and he only went to 100 and something temperature. Well, I guess maybe that would be good for stats, but I don't know. I just want all this cold and us worrying about everybody getting sick to go away. Yes, Turkey Day soon. And on Turkey Day, I'm having Bridget over for her birthday. And because she is not really super fond of turkey, we're having chicken, sweet potatoes, uh, green bean casserole that I'll be making. And let's see, what else am I going to do? Oh, yeah, no, not mashed potatoes. There's one other dish in there somewhere. And probably a cupcake for Bridget because it is her, sweet 16 times two. And actually, it is times two this year for her. She'll be doing well. Every day this side of the dirt is a blessing. I mean, I'm just glad also that I didn't get severe symptoms. It never went down into my lungs, whatever I had. And all this getting shots is probably a good thing. If I could find the one that does the booster with the Omicron and flu all in one, I'll do that one of these days. You never know. And Andrew, Virginia, have you ever seen my new walk? I love that thing. It's okay, just a second. It'll take 60 seconds to go get it. Or less. Talk between you and Andrew. Also, I have a new piece of software called Melon. It helps for going lives. I don't know what you're using, but this was a one-time fee, and it'll do up to 12 people from AppSumo, and I love it. This is my Heritage Steel walk. I think I paid $150 for it, and I love this thing. This does one thing that my old walk did not do, is it actually, because of the way the lid is designed and the way this walk has a little lip, it'll actually vapor seal. So what you do is you bring your soup that you're making and you bring it up to temperature. Ooh, get a little echo. Can you hear me now? And you can get it to vapor lock the lid so that you use less energy to cook your food, which is really good. And the other nice thing is this is 316 Ti steel from Heritage Steel. You can get it from either directly or from Amazon. Either way, you're going to end up receiving it from Amazon. I prefer to deal with Heritage Steel directly myself. And one other thing about it. Oh, yeah, it's made in the United States. So that's kind of fun. And I love that walk. Because I had a Cuisinart walk before that. And the Cuisinart walk unfortunately, of course, I don't know if I can blame the walk or blame me. Well, probably blame me more than the walk, but it pitted. And although I've read with other people having the same problem with it pitting, so I'm thinking it's more the Cuisinart. This thing is really quality steel. I don't expect it to pit at all. So 316 Ti. And I hope that you guys, I thank you both. You guys are just so lovable people. And I got to get that Cash App so that I can join in on the cash donations, Virginia. And I'm not kidding. If you send me your address, I'll send you a check. But everybody should check out the Virginia show and Spill It Girl. Is that the name of the other channel? I'm in the Virginia show too. Andrew's Simple Cooking, check that out. And also Andrew's Don't Go Baking My Heart. I don't know, Virginia, if you've checked it out, but he's got a great with what would we call it? It's like a pancake, but you do it with a squirt bottle and you put it in there, and it's kind of like a waffle, kind of like a pancake, deep fried. And likewise, check out check out my channels. I got lots of channels. Anyways, I love you all. I'm going to sign off, and then I'm going to chug about a gallon of cough syrup. Now, actually, I'll probably do the honey and lemon just like Andrew suggested, just minus the whiskey because I'm not allowed. Love you all. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I won't be, well, I'm going to catch you, Virginia. When are you going live next? And anyways, I'll get that in there before we go signing off. When's your next live? Virginia, when's your next live? Okay, anyways, tomorrow. Okay, I will catch you tomorrow then. Love you all. Andrew, Virginia, everybody else who watches this on the rerun, love you all. Have a happy holiday. See you soon. Bye-bye. And except I got to hit 2 spots. I forgot.